Good morning, everyone. We'll get started in just a few minutes. If you want to come, make your way a little bit closer. It's such a beautiful morning, and I'm so glad to see everyone here. My name is Cecilia Orozco, and I'm the Interim Director of Communications for the City of Corpus Christi. Thank you again for being here today as we celebrate the ribbon cutting for the brand new facilities at Surfside Park on our beautiful North Beach. And I'm sure this view is just amazing. It feels wonderful, it looks beautiful, and I'm so excited for everyone to see the brand new facility. I am pleased to introduce our mayor, Paulette Guajardo, to speak about the significance of this project. Paulette, the floor is yours.
Okay, let's see if we can do this without my hair blowing all in front of me here. Well, welcome. Thank you for being here. Good morning, everybody. What a beautiful day. And you know, events like this is where I love to say it is a new day in Corpus Christi, and I think we all feel that today. Before we move on to some other remarks, I want to take a moment to recognize our elected officials and my colleagues who join us today. Today we actually, before we get to my colleagues, I want to recognize Christy Romeros. She's here representing Representative Todd Hunter's office. Christy, thank you for being here. We have our district councilman, Everett Roy, with us, who you'll hear from in a moment. We have Councilman at large, Michael Hunter. Councilman at large, Jim Klein. Councilman at large, Mike Pusley. We have Council Member District 2, Sylvia Campos, with us. Councilmember District 3, Roland Barrera. And we have Councilman District 4, Dan Suckley. Where's Dan? Oh, there he is. I think we almost have the entire council. Oh, who's that? Okay. And of course, representing our Parks and Recreation Advisory Committee, we have Mr. Adam Rios with us today. Where's Adam? There he is. Adam, thank you. So we all know that North Beach has been a cherished part of Corpus Christi's history for over a century, offering what you see behind me, natural beauty, and of course, our iconic attractions. So today's unveiling marks a significant milestone, or a new day, as I like to say, representing our ongoing efforts to enhance North Beach and Corpus Christi as a whole for everyone to enjoy. North Beach is it plays a pivotal role in our community. We have over 800,000 people that visit this island every single year. And so today, we are actually adding to our cultural cornerstone. We're adding more historical aspect to North Beach, and we're very proud of that. Today is truly a promise kept by your council to invest, to focus, and to improve North Beach. And I want to thank all of the residents especially, and all the advocacy that happened from right here. North Beach, you're very strong, very loud, and we appreciate that. You are being heard, and your council is addressing all of the things that you want here, all of the things that we strive for, which is just to embrace our community as a whole and make North Beach everything that it can be. So we're very happy today to unveil new amenities that are going to be, or are, family focused and accessibility focused facility. The facility is accessibility focused, and that's very important. It's pleasing to the whole environment, it's safer, and it's more convenient, and it ensures that all visitors are able to utilize the amenities here. So as I mentioned, we're committed to continuing to listen to the North Beach community and stay committed to what we want North Beach alongside you to be. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and invite our city manager, Peter Zanoni, to share his thoughts and remarks. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Mayor Guajardo, and good morning, everyone. What a great crowd here this morning. As the mayor said, I am Peter Zanoni, the city manager for the city of Corpus Christi, and this is a great day to be celebrating yet another improvement for our community, and one here right at North Beach. The Surfside Park project, as we see here today, was made possible through Bond 2020, so it took the entire community to approve this project, and additionally, we used some state hotel occupancy tax to fully fund the project. I do want to recognize a few persons, and one is Mukul Mahatra. I don't know if Mukul is here somewhere. He should be here at some point, but Mukul is the principal of MIG. It's an urban design firm, and for this project, we started there. We had an expert in the field of urban design who designed a conceptual idea and took it to 30% design. And then from there, through a competitive process, Spa Glass, a local contractor, finished the design and built the facility. But it's really a lot of the context-sensitive design that you see here. I heard comments this morning like there's some fine features, some crispness, some perfection. That started with Mukul, and we like that concept. We want to do more of that in the city of Corpus Christi. Let me see here. I do need to recognize a little bit here, Spa Glass, and especially the project manager. Let me fold this thing over here, excuse me. The project manager, Rebecca, and where is Rebecca? Is she here somewhere? Rebecca, yeah, can you all wave to Rebecca back there? So it's unusual in this field of work to have the same project manager over a project from the beginning to end. People move around, maybe from job to job. Sometimes they move from project to project. We were extremely fortunate as a city to have Rebecca to be on this project as part of the team from Spa Glass. She was here just about a year now. On the 31st will be a year that she was on this project from beginning to end, seeing all aspects of it. Whenever we would come up to see it through its construction, that's the first person we saw, Rebecca. She made a point to come right up to where we're pulling in and talk to us. And so Rebecca, thank you so much for a job well done. We really appreciate it. The community appreciates it. So the construction amenities, as I mentioned, include facilities and parking and major improvements and renovation. North Beach is located, as we know, in a FEMA floodplain area, and so the updates needed to be made to withstand a tidal surge. And as you can see, the restroom behind us is 12 feet high with concrete pier system. We're pretty confident that that's going to make it through a tidal event. The concerns from the community members on North Beach, especially the North Beach Homeowners Association, at the time led by Carrie Meyer, made it clear to the city of Corpus Christi we needed to do something different here. And you know, about 5 years ago, Councilman Roy and I were right here on this site with Carrie, looking at the old 1960s vintage restroom that was right here, blocking the view. That was very unsafe because the restrooms are behind the building. You would lose sight if you were on the beach. When I pulled up to it, one of the first stops as city manager 5 years ago, it was pretty bad. The roof was falling in. It was completely boarded up. And Carrie wanted it torn down, but we said, Carrie, give us a little bit of time to rehab it, and then we'll put into the bond program a new facility, one that would be elevated, one that would be away from the beach, one that would add park amenities. And we do owe Carrie the credit because she compromised and said, okay, Peter, I'm going to trust you all. I'm going to trust you and Councilman Roy, and let's see what happens. And Carrie, this is what happens when we work together, and this is a tremendous outcome from what was here before. Carrie, so thank you so much for that. Yeah. Even that dog appreciates it. Yeah. All right. So as I mentioned, the restroom is elevated 12 feet. There's approximately 175 feet of existing restrooms, making them less vulnerable to flooding. Also, the design of the restroom is an open floor plan. Before, there were little compartment units that had separate doors that led to unwanted behavior. So this is an open floor plan. The park also, this entire site, when you pulled in, you did see some water on the side ditches. This site looked like that on a regular day, water everywhere. This whole site's been elevated 2 feet to mitigate flooding. And during the two events we had so far this year, Alberto, and then and the first one, in Burl, this place was relatively dry. Burl had a little bit of impact here, but the interior extremely dry, and that's what elevation does on North Beach. The facility is also ADA compliant. Here are the stairs behind us, but there's a ramp that takes you up to the restroom as well that's ADA compliant. The play area is really another great addition. It's here for family and children to enjoy a day at the beach and to encourage outdoor activity and wellness. Another great feature aside from the restrooms is the shade structures, the landscaping, and the landscaping in the shade, providing much relief from the sun that's here. There's numerous picnic tables, there's barbecue pits, there's grass, there's the beach. There's everything except for a skateboard for Adam, right, Adam? So this area here will be a prime spot for families to enjoy the beach. When I was here Saturday checking it out for the last time before today, there were storm clouds on the horizon, and it began to rain a little bit, and that was like that all day, but the beach was packed still, even on a day like that. So we know this place is going to get a lot of attention from beachgoers. The boardwalk is behind me. Persons from the north side of the peninsula can easily make their way down here. This adds to the work that's being done on North Beach. As the mayor said, the mayor, Councilman Roy, Councilman Pusley, the entire council is committed to North Beach. We have underway right now design of the first phase of a linear park canal that'll be in the center of the peninsula. That is 90% designed today. That is going to alleviate flooding from rain events and make this place even a better destination. Also, the Eco Park. The Eco Park is a project that was in Bond 2022, and that design contract was awarded just recently at City Council to add that amenity as well. So, as you can see, there's commitment here at North Beach, there's collaboration here at North Beach, there's compromise here at North Beach, and there's a willingness to work together at North Beach. I think that's what this park represents. And with that, no better person to invite up next to speak than somebody who has been all of those, a staunch champion for this peninsula, but a great advocate and a great friend of City Hall, and that's Carrie Meyer. I've asked her to come up as a special guest speaker today to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. My name's Carrie Meyer. I'm the neighborhood lady. I'm the secretary of North Beach Community Association. Community like homeowners and residents and business owners, everyone here on North Beach, we're all part of one group. And I like what Peter said about bringing people together, because I think that Surfside Park is very emblematic of that. This is the third ribbon cutting I've been to in the past few years. The first one was at Dolphin Park, where it was a community effort. We had Paulette Waharda there to cut the ribbon. Everett Roy was there to help that day. We all put a playground in up there at the north end in one day under a Kaboom grant that we had gotten a national grant. The second ribbon cutting was at the History Plaza down by the USS Lexington and Pier 99. That was also a community driven project with partnership with the city. And that's And a little bit just quickly about Surfside Park history. I've been here 20 years, but long before I was here, there were people coming to Surfside Park, to right here where we're standing. This was, in case you're wondering why these roads are shaped like a V, right? When you come off, this is a V-shaped park. This used to be a railroad depot and a place for trains in the early 1900s to switch tracks and to turn around. And there was a big pier behind me. So the train would come from San Antonio, a passenger train, and come this way on this road, go way out into the bay, go in reverse, and go all the way down to the aquarium and across to downtown, across the Bascule Bridge. So this was a railroad depot. This land belonged to the Southern Pacific Railroad and was deeded to the city in 1967 when it became a park. Surfside Park had other amenities, like Peter mentioned before, that were, at first, they were state-of-the-art, and whenever they were built in the 70s or 60s, and they went into disrepair. Like he said, we complained a lot about it, but a solution was found, and I think that MIG, the company he mentioned, was so just bright, just had so many great ideas. And the best thing that they did was they really listened to the people who live here, and they got the local knowledge that's so hard to get. People who live here on a day-to-day basis and actually understand how things work and the problems that we have here. So all that was incorporated in the design. So I just want to thank you about that. I want to thank Everett Roy, our city councilman, District 1. He met us here when it was not looking good with Peter. Also, Billy Lerma, when he was our city councilman, he also worked with us. Spa Glass was here on site every day and real easy to contact. Rebecca was right in that yellow building. They rented a building right here and worked here all day long. I never saw their crews stop working unless it was a holiday or a weekend. There were not these long periods of just nothing happening like you see on so many construction projects. They put the city of Corpus Christi first. With the new bridge coming next summer, 2025, the traffic is going to come off at the Whataburger and pass right by Surfside Park. So this is going to get a lot more attention as the aquarium traffic and Lexington traffic passes by here. And like Peter said, the drainage that they fixed here is emblematic of the drainage solution for all of North Beach, where basically it's pretty simple. You add non-structural dirt fill to get us up out of this tidal flood area. Instead of 2 feet, it's now about 4 or 5 feet high. Makes all the difference. So thank you to the city for making this possible, and I look forward to working with you more in the future to improve North Beach. Thank you.
Next up, we'll have Councilman Everett Roy from District 1 come say a couple of words.
You know, I think a lot has already been said. I just want to reiterate the fact that I want to thank everyone that's had a part in this project. And, you know, it seems like yesterday when Carrie and I were taking a walk. We actually, I don't know, Carrie, if you remember this, but we took a walk all the way down along with several people just along the walkway here, and we talked about the vision of North Beach and what the people here, what the residents of North Beach wanted. And I remember that day. And, you know, I want to thank Carrie and everyone. Ron, I had a conversation with Ron right here when we were looking at these restrooms. And, you know, when we had the idea at first of trying to rehab those old restrooms, one of the things that just kept sitting in my mind and thinking when I look at those restrooms is, wow, it's blocking one of the best views that there are. And right now, if I want you to try, if you remember those restrooms and where they sat, remember those for a moment and take a look at this view right now. You know, I would say it's $1 million view, but in today's economy, I think I need to say it's $1 billion view. But it's wonderful. And the things that we've been doing in North Beach to try and continue to fix the things that have been neglected, it's quite a chore. And the city staff, they're always eager to meet the needs of North Beach. I want to thank especially Parks and Recreation. Now, one of the things that I have to talk about is the fact that we have a TERS, and you hear people talk about the TERS and all the things that TERS do within our city, but we have a TERS in North Beach, and that was really a very proud moment that I was a part of. I want to continue to thank the council members that helped that TERS happen, because we're putting that to good use. We've done a lot of renovation here. The RV park, we were able to fix some balconies and do some other things, and that's just part of what we're trying to do here. So again, I'm just so, we talk about momentum, and it really does. Once you have momentum, it's amazing in terms of what you can do. So I'm extremely happy. Remember this view. I think, and Councilmember Suckley, I have to say this. I think that this beach rivals anything on North Beach. So I have to mention that today. I'm extremely proud of this beach. But again, I want to thank everyone. And is there somebody next? I'd like to turn it back over to Cecilia.
Thank you, Councilman Roy. Okay. So today does mark an exciting chapter in the revitalization of North Beach, and we are grateful for the community's support and enthusiasm, and we look forward to seeing the new Surfside Park becoming a destination where everyone wants to continue to enjoy with their families. Now I'd like to ask the city manager, as well as the council members, to gather to cut the ribbon. It'll be placed in the back, so if you guys can make your way that way, please.
Yeah, can everyone over here squeeze in? And then I need, yeah. And person from over here, can I have you come over here? Perfect.
Okay, a quick photo. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I know,